Alright, so next one we're going to do is just a really simple basic guard pass, right? So just fighting our way through the closed guard of the legs and establishing our top position. So Izzo's in here, he's got a nice high guard, ankles crossed behind my back. And the first thing that I want to focus on is just maintaining my posture. If he gets my head down low, there's a bunch of attacks that he can go for on my arms and my neck. So where I can, I fight my hands to the inside of his biceps, and I break my head away, maintain a good posture, and I walk my hands back up the body. When I'm doing that, I want to make sure I'm controlling the spine in two locations. If I only ever hold one point on the spine, he can curl his body up around that. So for example, if I have just one hand here, he can do a little crunch in and reach back for my head. Right? If I was to only try to control the top bit, he can elevate his hips and cause problems from that end. So I want to make sure I'm controlling 2 points on the spine, and that's going to help keep him relatively straight. Right? Elbows touch to the inside of his thighs rather than the outside. Right? So hand control, posture, elbows to the inside. Once I've got a good base, then I can start to wedge open his legs. And the main process that I'm going to do that with is by actually using my own hips to do that. So I'm driving a little bit of upward force beneath Ezra's hips. So I'm controlling here. My leg on the far side is going to center right in the middle of his butt. I actually kind of try wedge it in between his butt cheeks. My leg on the near side can then step out, and I can push off with my partner and create a bit of space with my hips. Notice that my legs have stretched his legs out, and I've popped his legs open. All right? Once the legs are open, we can actually start to work for the pass. So let's go back and look at that again quickly. Hands on the body, good posture. Wedge in the middle to stop his hips from following me as I step back and extend his legs out. His guard works by crossing his legs, which works when they're at kind of like at a right angle to each other. The more that his legs become parallel, the worse his grip is holding them together. Right? So by stretching his legs out, I create this little opening here. At the same time, if you've got a partner with really long legs, you may stretch out and not find that their ankle's open. In which case, once I get to this position here, I want to push down with my elbow on the inside of his legs and apply a little bit of pressure upward, right, from the other ends of his legs. So that little elbow to the inside of the knee can really work, making sure that it's hollow underneath his leg here. If I have my own leg underneath it, when I push down, it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm stepping out to create some space so I can lever that down. Once the legs are open, I'm going to take both hands at the same time. I'm going to dive super deep under the legs. I'm going to walk my feet around until his leg passes over my head. I'm going to take the side control here. All right. I put both hands under together to make sure that I'm not walking into a triangle choke as well. All right. So let's go through the whole process. First step, fight for the posture. Walk the hands up the body to control the spine. All right. I'm going to step out towards the one that's on the lower end of his body, so the hip end rather than the hand on the head end. Right? So therefore, leg goes in, I step out in that direction, pop goes the ankles, right? His guard's open. Withdraw the arms, double underhooks, walk the feet around, and establish the side control. Okay? So just a basic guard pass. Yeah, so fight the arms. Good posture. Yep, good. And so if this one's controlling the hip, then that's the side you're going to step out to. Okay. So right knee goes in the middle of the butt. Good. And then you step deep, 45 back, just a little bit further so I can't grab it. Perfect. And shift your weight to there whilst pushing away with both arms on here. So yeah, shift your weight towards that foot rather than, yeah, better. And go slightly further back with that leg. Good. My ankle's just about to pop, so a little bit of extra pressure. Yep. Nice. Then both hands under. Good. Get really low with that. Don't come up too high. You want to control their hips. Yep. And then just walk your feet around until you pass the leg. Good. And then take the side control. Nice. Again. So, control. Fight for posture first. Make sure they can't break you back down. Nice. Step through. Make sure that I can't ride up too much here. So keep that hand down on the hip while that elbow's on the side. Nice. And guys, if you can see on camera at the moment, Ezra is in an almost perfect position, but my knee isn't quite in the hollow space here. So it's a little bit too much supported by his legs. So if his leg's just a little bit further out, yeah, now I'm starting to lose that. And it makes the pass a lot easier. So basic guard pass from full guard into side control.